Go.
Hello, my name is Arturo Vazquez. In this speech, I will first discuss the events and circumstances that led to this great speech, and second, the impact that the speech had on the world. Mr. Vice President, Mr. Speaker, members of the Senate and of the House of Representatives. Yesterday, December 7, 1941, a date that shall live in infamy, the United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval and air forces of the Empire of Japan. These were words spoken by Franklin D. Roosevelt immediately following the attack on Pearl Harbor in 1941. First, I will discuss the circumstances that led to this speech, and second, the impact that they had on the world. At the time, Japan had joined the Axis powers of Germany and Italy. According to the Encyclopedia Britannica, attack on Pearl Harbor, due to the fact that Japan had joined the Axis powers, Roosevelt began to restrict exports of supplies to Japan. When Japan saw that the negotiations and trade of supplies to Japan had failed, Japanese military Admiral Yamamoto Isoku began a plan to attack the U.S., even though they had faked peace to the nation. According to the American rhetoric addressed to the nation, Japan had formally replied to an American message stating no hint of threat or war. It is said that the distance between Hawaii and Japan could have made it a planned attack. Britannica states that this is exactly what Roosevelt had planned in order to enter the European War in defense of Britain. This became to be known as the backdoor to war theory. This speech was necessary at the time because they had surprised the attack on Pearl Harbor early morning at 7:55 a.m., catching the entire U.S. naval fleet off guard. Not only were they caught off guard, but the entire Pacific fleet was destroyed and an estimated 2,500 civilians were killed. We have just discussed first the circumstances that led to this speech. Second, I will discuss the impact that the speech had. This speech had a great impact on both political and civilian views. Those that were watching and listening were dramatically hurt. The U.S. was severely injured. Encyclopedia Britannica, attack on Pearl Harbor, states that many people and historians critiqued Roosevelt for not putting an end or stop. He basically invited the attack on Pearl Harbor. As a result, Roosevelt was left with no other option but to ask Congress to declare a state of war on the Empire of Japan. This speech was a great impact on the world because many lives were taken. If negotiations were settled, Pearl Harbor could not have been the center for an airstrike. Today we have discussed first the circumstances that led to this great speech, and second, the impact that it had on the world. I believe everyone in this class should take time to read this speech because it is very professional and intriguing to the reader's eye as Roosevelt asked to declare war. Thank you.